All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to move outside here right quick, just so you can listen to some nice background music, some natural music there. I was trying to give it for dramatic effect, but that didn't really work out. That's okay. It's probably going to be not going to be great, but it's a lovely day outside. The summer is coming. That 100-degree weather is coming. And I thought, everybody's they're choosing they're choosing from different pools, aren't they? A lot of MLs and people like Black Red Guard are saying, we need to aim for the lumpen proletariat, as he says it. Lumpen, lumpen, tomato, tomato. And, other folks are saying, well, we need to get the workers, or we need to get these folks. And for me, I'm going to aim for the NEETs. I'm going to aim for the folks that don't have jobs, that may be living at home with their parents, or maybe they're living off Social Security or disability. I don't know. And I think that's the military I'm going to aim for. This is part funny and part somewhat serious, but the NEETs, the NEETs, I think can serve a purpose. I mean, who knows how big the NEET Army really would be, but I think that's the future of of a future military force. That depends on how active they are and everything, but I think that's that'd be a great idea, wouldn't it? Have a NEET Army. Have folks that they're not in education, they don't have a job, maybe they're unemployable. Maybe they're just folks that just like to mouth off to the boss, and maybe they don't have any skills. Hell, who knows? But I think that's the future of it, isn't it? There's a lot of folks like that out there, though. There's a lot of folks out there that just they don't have, they aren't able to get jobs for whatever reason. I think it's going to be the same type of thing with folks that lose their jobs because of automation. The job market is going to become smaller and smaller. And you're going to get folks that are going to be living off of, a UBI. And, are people going to put up with it? I don't know. You tell me, man. I mean, there are some realities I think that we need to face up to, is that, there are going to be more people who, just are going to be replaced by robots. That's the future. That is the future. I mean, you could try to half step it all you want to and try to, play it up. I mean, that's the reality of it. So that's why I'm going to aim for the NEET gang, That's why I'm going to aim for those guys, Because I think that's the actuality of what we're living through, man, In the next, like I say, 20-something years, I mean, this is just the start of, folks not being able to, do the traditional work, They have more people at home, and you're going to have more people who are influenced by, YouTube, and be influenced by, depending on how young they are and how hip they are, maybe Twitch or, whatever service it is, or they'll go on Twitter to get their news, and they'll listen to their, blue check marks and everything else, Going to have that crowd. So you're going to have in marketing terms, the segmentation is going to be that much more diverse, because you're going to have the old folks that don't have anything else to do, that may have a laptop or something, and they're looking on Twitter. They see, the rare time that there's a CNN live stream or whatnot, and they start typing stuff, I mean, to me, that's kind of the way the future is going to go. how do you get these folks motivated? How do you get these folks onto your side? You know, that's what a lot of folks are going to be asking, right? These are real questions to be asking ourselves at this point. I think, anyway. You know, a future of folks who, you know, have, you know, been abandoned by the system, you know, and, you know, I should do like the NEET/doxed army, you know, yeah. The people who've been doxed who can't get regular jobs, so they live off of, you know, cryptocurrency or something like that, or maybe they're just, you know, folks who, you know, they get their money from, you know, cryptocurrency of some sort, you know, whether it's, I don't know, I always say Bitcoin or Ethereum, but maybe it's, what's that new one? What's the new one that the Wignats are really pushing for? Let me see what it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. What the hell is it? It's gonna bug the hell out of me thinking about it. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Monero. That's it. Monero. Yeah. 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 Anonymous. Yeah. Truly anonymous money. Yeah. Monero. That's it. I couldn't think of it. Yeah. Monero is the big one that the Wignats are using. So, yeah, like I say, I mean, I feel like that's gonna be the future of things, man. You know, people are gonna, you know, you're just fighting for these audiences that, you know, are spoiled for choice, as they say. So, yeah, man, like I say, and then it just comes down to how you're going to motivate these folks and how you're going to get them on your side, and how far are they willing to go to put what you want implemented, done. You know, how far, you know, yeah, can you motivate them to, to organize militarily, or by, just by, banditry wise, So I think that's going to be, like I say, maybe I'm just spitballing here and I'm just saying stuff that doesn't really work. But I feel like the old traditions of it just don't exist the same way. Do I think all jobs will be automated? No. Some jobs will stay what they are. But those particular jobs, like HVAC and plumbing, this and that, once there are so many, once there are only a few places, and only a few places, or there's only a few places that are hiring with a ton of potential folks, they're going to be much more discriminating. They're going to be much, much more discriminating. So, you have to kind of pick and choose, right? And then you're going to leave it up. Like I say, another aspect of it is, are they going to start robbing people? Or are they going to start, I don't know, doing something else? It depends on how bad it's going to get. And like I said, it's going to get awful in the U.S. I think we all know that. It's going to get awful. It just depends on how awful is it going to get. That's the real question right now. How awful, how nasty is it going to get? And, I think that's what folks are, eagerly waiting to see. I think that folks of my age are smart enough to realize that this system is not going to rebound and bounce back. It's not going to be like it was. It never will go back to the way it was. We all know that. So it's just a matter of where we go from here. That's what it comes down to, isn't it? Anyway, I have ranted for about 9 minutes on some spitballing sort of idea, but hey, I hope you'll enjoy it. So see you later, and goodbye.